Hi guys out there in YouTube land, Chibi here with Draco. I've been contemplating on how to do this video. It was an asked video for where to buy BJD clothes and my opinion on it. So I thought about pulling out some clothes and showing you and blah blah blah, but I kind of realized I don't have like one set place I really like clothes from. I've bought from plenty of places, including but not completely inclusive of Etsy, eBay, Mint on Card, and quite a few of the people that they distribute for. Guest Doll from Denver Doll Emporium. I do have a few pieces from Junkie Spot, um, but not many. And I mean, just about every company. Dollmore, yeah, I forgot about that. Angel Studios, and let's see, I'm looking around. I do have some doll heart. I have gotten creative and I have actual tiny dog shirts, Chihuahua size or whatever, for my SD girl. You've seen her in many videos with her X-Men t-shirt, and she has quite a few other than that one. I finally changed that shirt, I swear. He's actually currently wearing a porcelain doll dress. Or at least that's what I'm assuming it was. I got it secondhand off the DOA market, which I have gotten a lot of my clothes secondhand off the DOA marketplace. And quite a few of mine have a lot of default stuff, like from company, blah blah blah. So, in my opinion, really, Etsy is hit and miss. Either the person is a great seamstress and their clothes are amazing, or their clothes are kind of decent, usable. I've gotten both from there, and I've also, gotten certain places. I think one place it's TNT something on Etsy. I've gotten quite a bit of her stuff. I really like her shirts. I have a I know I have at least two of her shirts. One's got Castiel from Supernatural on it, and the other one is a Ravenclaw t-shirt. And I love how hers are customizable, and you have the specific pictures and stuff like that. It's really awesome. I've also gotten some stuff off Etsy that cost way more than I think it was worth in the end. But most of them I just haven't really remembered. eBay, I don't search through a specific member's stuff, mainly because that would take forever in most doll companies. And when you do that, you just end up searching and searching and searching and searching, and God knows if you'll really find what you want. On eBay, I tend to search the exact thing I'm looking for. Like if I'm looking for SD pants, I'll just search that in the top bar and then go for it. The only specific buyer that I really love and really stick with on there is it's called My Bayer 2008. I'll try to remember to put that in the description so y'all can see it. That person I bought a crap ton of eyes from because it's like $10 eyes, and their clothes go on sale every once in a while where they'll be like percentage off, and I've gotten quite a few things from there. And but other than that, I just searched. Like he's wearing some bloomers right now, and I really just needed a pair of bloomers, and it was really hard to find them outside of getting them in a set. So I actually just I just searched that straight in the eBay and found it. It was like $5 or $6, including shipping, and it was mine. The only thing about eBay is generally most of the sellers are in China, and the shipping can take up to 30 days. So if you really want something quickly, might not be your best bet. Most of the stuff I've bought has taken at least 2 to 3 weeks. Especially now during Christmas, you're gonna have like hugely. He has such pretty big curls back here. I'm sorry. I'm such a I'm such a ADD person. Um, so that's kind of my spiel on eBay. I mean, I think Sunny's World is on eBay and a couple other places that a bunch of people like to use. But I personally just I have that one shop that I use a lot because even their expensive stuff tends to go on sale for like 40% off every once in a while if you watch it long enough. And I'll wait until that happens and then get it. I have bought from Dalmore. I've done quite a large order from Dalmore. I had the box opening of that on here. It's my big black couch that I got. Their clothes are, I think they're really good. I like the quality of them for the price if you can get the free shipping. I suggest when you're doing them, either go in a go or just save up your money until you can get one huge order because it's just so expensive once you try to add shipping to it. Kind of kills any good prices, which is why I had such a big order with the couch because I really wanted that couch and I just added all the other stuff on top so I would get to the free shipping. But I think it's like $250, or I've been a long time since I've been on Dalmore. It might have changed by now, and sometimes they do have free shipping events and other events like that. So I just kind of keep a wish list. When I was trying to do that one, I just kept a wish list on their website. But they're in general, I haven't had anything that was bad quality from them. Everything was really well sewn. It looks nice, and it fit the size that it said it would fit, except for this one thing that was supposed to be for MSDs and SDs, and it's like these furry leggings that were just like from the knee down, and I was like, that wouldn't fit any MSD I have, or it would take over their entire leg. So that you have to be kind of a little bit wary, I guess, when you look at their stuff from something that's supposed to be both MSD and SD size. Another one of my favorites is Angel Studio from Mint on Card. You can order from them directly, or you can order through Mint on Card. I do through Mint on Card because you get the cheaper shipping, and it kind of makes up for the just it doesn't add as much on to the price of the clothes with Mint on Card shipping, but it does take quite a long time because their clothes orders come with their dolls. So if their dolls take 3 months for them to come in, the clothes are going to take that long as well. I did do just a straight Angel Studio clothes order once through Mint on Card, and I think it roughly took 3 months. Which is kind of funny because I think by the time I got it, one of the main pieces of clothing I had gotten was for a doll that I was no longer keeping. I love when that happens. But their quality in clothes is amazing. I've never personally gotten anything that I was unsatisfied with there. They're very well made, they're very soft, and they're very nice. And I think for me, especially if you can get their individual clothes, because I know certain sizes they'll have a lot of individual pieces you can buy, and certain size dolls they only have huge sets, which I think if you really like the set is a good idea because they are good quality. But I like buying the bits and pieces. I think it's their SD Boys is like that. You can buy a lot of bits and pieces, and I'm pretty sure their 70 centimeters are too, because that's why I originally bought from them, because they have 70 centimeter size clothes, which is not easy to find, especially with shoes, which they have good for 70 centimeters. So, yeah, for them, the only thing about them is with wigs, they're hit and miss, as I've mentioned before. Like, I've gotten some great wigs and some, and, let's see, another big place. I do have a lot of doll heart clothes. I have currently, I think, 1, 2, 3, 4. I think I have 4 sets of doll heart clothes. 2 SD, 1 MSD, and 1 Yo. If you're madly in love with the set, Doll Heart's great. If you're not madly in love with the whole set, I don't really suggest it because it's very, very pricey. And sometimes some of the outfits have good resale value if you decide you don't like it, but some of them are lesser known and don't really have that good of a resale value. And also on top of that, because I mean everyone knows the furs pretty much have a pretty good resale value, but that's because the furs are so well known. And but of all of mine, they're all very nicely made. They are a pain in the ass to get on. They take a lot, there's a lot of pieces, and sometimes you'll have that one snap that just doesn't like to stay sometimes, and it just, pieces will be all funky and just like, grr. Because I know my boy, USD outfit is amazing, and it fits him, it fits my little feet really well, and everything about it's really, and it's not that hard to get on. I don't think I've ever removed my MSD from the girl who's wearing it. She's my, Zoom Adamelia on, wait, no, Zoom done on Adamelia legs. Uh, I got her nude, I put her in the doll heart outfit, and it's never been removed. But, um, hers was kind of annoying to get on because it was a lot of pieces, but it wasn't really hard. And fortunately for me, I could still change her legs because it was a dress. So I didn't have to take it off when I changed her legs into a fantasy part. But it's beautiful, and I love the way it looks. My two Essies, that's where my main annoyances come with the doll heart. Um, one of them has a little back piece to her butt that's supposed to fluff out her butt and then hang down, and they're just snapped on by snaps, and those one of the snaps will not hold, and it's just, unless you replace the whole snap, I don't really know how to fix that problem. Fortunately, it's not really in her character to wear that particular part of the set, but I thought it was worth mentioning that, like, that one snap just drives me nuts, and it doesn't stay on, and I've just given up on it. Um, my other set is Loki, which I have shown in video in the full red dress, huge thing. That's my most complicated and largest doll outfit, and it is gorgeous, beyond gorgeous. I love it to death. But let's just say Loki still is wearing that and will probably continue wearing that for a very, very long time. And he can't stand in a stand with it on. Uh, you would think because it's a huge I'm sorry, I don't know why I said that. You would think because it's a huge dress that it'd be easier to stand Loki in the stand, but actually because of the doll heart dress, it's really hard to get the body to line up correctly in all the fluff. So most of the time, it just ends up where he'll just and fall forward. So sometimes their clothes can be so bulky, it's really hard to pose your doll in the clothes. So yeah, that's my spiel on Doll Heart. They're kind of a catch-22, but they're really gorgeous. They're amazingly gorgeous, so they can be a pain in the butt to get on, and they can be a pain in the butt to pose your doll when they're in them, especially the larger, fluffier ones. The larger, more elaborate the outfit is, the harder it is going to be to pose your doll. Um, hmm, let's see. Other than that, I guess a lot of my clothes, like, my ring doll people all wear, for the most part, their ring doll clothing. Um, I have one ring doll full set that I don't like, and that's the Peter one, and I don't like the material it's made of, and I don't like the way they chose to sew it together. It's really annoying. But my two Darkside Jessica outfits and my Frankenstein outfit, I love to death. They're beautifully made. The only thing I could say is I couldn't get the leggings and arm warmers on my Frankenstein because it didn't seem they were the right size. It was like they were really small. But I really thought those were too effeminate for him to wear anyways because my Frankenstein is extraordinarily masculine. So, but the rest of it is just beautifully made. And the Frankenstein actually came with a shirt and pants that are kind of dressy, so he could look more dressed up, and they were amazingly made as well. So I guess you could say that Ringdoll's kind of hit and miss, but I think just the Peter, I don't know what they were thinking when they chose the fabric they chose for that. It's like this black fabric that if you just like your fingernail could get caught in it and just ruin it completely. So it's he never wears it, and the way they decided to put it on just seems really odd the way they sewed it together. So when you're putting it on him, it's really weird, especially if you don't want to completely like take him apart because I'm always afraid when I'm putting that outfit on, it's so ridiculous that I want to take his head off so I don't like mess up his face up or something. So that's Ringdoll. I actually really, really want their new Darkside Julia outfit, but I don't know if they're gonna sell it separately or not. I really want it though, it's so pretty. I don't know who would use it. It'd either probably be a darker dress for Draco or my floating head that doesn't have a body yet. Let's see. Other than that, I mean, most of everything else that you see my dolls wearing are secondhand off of the OA Marketplace or like some bits and pieces of stuff. Like, I do have some of the cheaper clothes from Mint on Card. I think it's, I forget the name of it. There's one brand on Mint on Card that's rather cheap. And actually, the quality of them is pretty, I mean, the stuff I've gotten has all been nice. And I've gotten a few things on. Let me see if I can, oh, it's K2, that's it. Right? Let me click on it. Yeah, K2. I've gotten a pair of pants from them, and they were very well made and very detailed for their size. I've gotten an MSD dress. It's just a basic Lolita dress that was really nice and well made for the price. And I can't remember where I got my Yo dress at, but I got a Yo size dress from somewhere on Mint on Card that's really well made and really pretty, but I'm trying to look it up now. Mint on Card is a great place to look at for clothes when it comes to, you can click the in stock button on their website now. It's a newer feature, and when you do that, then the only stuff that shows up on there is stuff that is in stock, so you can just shop and know you're going to get it right then and not have to worry about looking at stuff that you can't have for months because it'll take them forever to pre-order it. And I can't find it. I don't want to bore y'all. Oh my god, this video's gotten long. I'm so sorry. Um, so that's my spiel on clothes. Really, when it comes to it, sticking to one brand is really not going to do you any justice unless it's all like for the same doll who has the same style. I have a lot of dolls with a lot of varying styles, so I've gotten my clothes from any place I could possibly find them, because if I stuck to one brand or something like that, it would just end up with them all looking the same. So that's about it, and I don't know what else to say. I'm really sorry this video got so long. I hope it's helpful to the person who wanted to see it, but I wasn't, I don't know. I just, really bad topic for me, I guess, because I don't have a very solid answer. Mainly because a lot of my clothes I've gotten secondhand, so I don't even know where they originally came from. So, thank you for watching.